Hello student, myself Vinod Panara, assistant professor in LJIT, and today we discuss some topic of BME, Basic Mechanical Engineering. So in today lecture we discuss mass, weight, force and power. Then we discuss temperature and specific heat. Then we discuss change of state, that is melting temperature, boiling temperature, critical point, then triple point, and then we discuss internal energy and enthalpy. So first topic for today lecture, that is mass, weight, force and power. So first of all, what is mass? So that is, it is the quantity of matter of body. So mass means it is the quantity of matter which contain in the body. And mass, it is denoted by m. So m is equal to W divided by G. W, that is weight of body, and G, that is gravitational constant. So m is equal to W divided by G, and unit of mass, that is kilogram. Second one, that is weight. So weight, that is also property of substance, and weight is, it is the force exerted by gravity on substance. So weight is the force exerted by gravity on substance, and weight, it is denoted by W, and W is equal to m into G. M mass, G gravitational constant. So W, it is equal to mg, and unit of weight, that is Newton. Okay. Then third one, that is force. So before discussing force, let us take Newton's second law. So according to Newton's second law, the rate of change of momentum is equal to applied external force. And by this statement, formula of force we derive, that is F is equal to m into A. So according to Newton's second law, force is the product of mass and acceleration of body, and force F is equal to mass into acceleration, and unit of force, that is Newton, because unit of mass, that is kg, and acceleration meter per second square. So kg meter per second square, or it is also known as Newton. So unit of force, that is Newton. Then next one, that is power. So power means it is the rate of doing work, or power is equal to work divided by time, and unit of power, that is watt or joule per second, because unit of work, that is joule, and unit of time, that is second. So joule per second or watt, that is unit of power. Then next one, next topic, that is temperature and specific heat. So we discuss first temperature. So temperature means it is the qualitative indication of relative hotness of body. It means if there is any body, so the body is hot or cold This relative parameter, it is measured by temperature. So temperature means it is the qualitative indication of hotness or coldness of any body. And unit of temperature, that is Kelvin and Celsius. And the relationship between Kelvin and Celsius, that is Kelvin is equal to Celsius plus 273. For example, if there is a 20 degree Celsius, then 20 plus 273 is equal to 293 Kelvin. So this is the relationship between Kelvin and Celsius. Then second one, specific heat. Now, for example, there is a one substance of mass 1 kg and temperature 24 degrees Celsius. Now, heat supplied to the substance, so temperature increase, and temperature increase from 24 to 25 degrees Celsius. So, change in temperature, that is 1 degree Celsius. So, the amount of heat supply to 1 kg substance to increase their temperature by 1 degree Celsius, that is called specific heat of substance. So temperature increased by 1 degree Celsius, that is specific heat, and it is denoted by C, and C is equal to Q divided by M delta T. Q heat energy, M mass, and delta T change in temperature. So unit of specific heat is kilojoule per kg Kelvin, and specific heat, it is denoted by C. And Cp, that is specific heat at constant pressure, and Cv, specific heat at constant volume. So that is about specific heat. Now next one, third topic, that is change of state. So in this topic we discuss melting temperature, boiling temperature, critical point, and triple point. So first one, that is melting temperature. So melting means solid converted into liquid form. So melting temperature means it is the temperature at which solid is converted into liquid when heat is supplied. Example, melting temperature of ice is 0 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure. This pressure condition is necessary because if we change pressure, then melting temperature also change. So melting temperature of ice is 0 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure. Okay. Then next one, boiling temperature. So boiling means liquid converted into vapor form. So boiling temperature is the temperature at which liquid is converted into vapor when heat is supplied. And boiling temperature of water, that is 100 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure. Pressure condition, that is necessary. So that is about melting temperature and boiling temperature. Next one, critical point. So critical point is the point, or it is the temperature and pressure above which only one phase exists, and that is vapor. So critical point is the temperature and pressure above which only one phase exists, and that is vapor. Okay. Now next one, that is triple point. So triple point, it is the point at which substance can coexist in solid, liquid and gaseous phase in equilibrium. So it is the point at which three phase, solid, liquid and gas, exist in equilibrium, and triple point of water, that is 0.01 degree Celsius or 273.16 Kelvin. So that is triple point of water. So that is about melting temperature, boiling temperature, critical point and triple point. Now next one, that is internal energy and enthalpy. So first, internal energy. So internal energy, before discussing internal energy, let us take one example. There is a one system and Q, that is heat energy supplied to system, and W, that is work produced by system. So for example, 20 kilojoule heat supplied to the system and system produce 15 kilojoule work. So 5 kilojoule energy that is stored in the system. So that is internal energy. So internal energy, it is the energy, neither heat nor work, but it is the stored form of energy of system. So according to Joule, it is the function of temperature only, not pressure and volume. Internal energy is a function of temperature only according to Joule's law. And internal energy, it is denoted by U, and U is equal to Q minus W. Q heat and W work. So U is equal to Q minus W. Then next one, that is enthalpy. So enthalpy, it is the one of the property of system, and it is the summation of internal energy and flow work. So enthalpy, it is denoted by capital H, and it is equal to U plus PV. U, that is internal energy, and PV, that is flow work. So enthalpy, that is summation of internal energy and flow work, and unit of enthalpy, that is kilojoule, and if we divide enthalpy per unit volume, then it is specific enthalpy, and unit of specific enthalpy, that is kilojoule per kg. So this is about enthalpy. So in this lecture, we discuss mass, weight, force and power, then temperature and specific heat, then change of state, then internal energy and enthalpy. Okay, thank you.